All right, boys and girls, lesson 5, bubble 7. You do need to do all of these, A, B, C, and D. So let's start with A. Let's get going. All right, I changed my mouse to the focus. There we go. Okay, we are going to debug using variables. Now remember what debugging means, right? Debugging means you are checking for errors in the code and fixing them. That's all it means, okay? So it says this program uses the variable circle size to control the width and height of the circle. If you make the circle big enough, it will fill up the entire screen as the picture on the right. So let's check out what we got. So we've got a circle, it's pretty big, but it's not filling up from corner to corner the display area. So it says, do this, change the value assigned to the circle size variable so that the circle fills the entire screen. So it does say that it's 400 by 400, but that means that just from top to bottom it's 400 and from side to side it's 400 and diagonally it's 400, but of course the diagonal is longer than 400. In a 400 by 400 square, the diagonal is going to be longer than 400. So pick a number bigger than 400 and let's type it into line 1. Let's try 500. Run. Okay, you can see that we're almost there, but we still have some white spaces in the corner. Try a bigger number. It doesn't matter how big, because it doesn't matter if the circle is way off the screen. As long as it's filling up the screen with red, we did what we need to do. So let's change this value in line 1 to 600. Check it, reset it, run. Is it going all the way red from corner to corner? Yes, we're done. Thank you very much. Let's go to part B. Okay, we're going to debug with variable names like we did last time. Remember, we had to change a couple of the variable names because one started with a number and et cetera, et cetera. So it says debugging variable names. Something is wrong with the program below in which it cannot seem to create the image on the right. Okay, so let's run it. Nope, we'll look down below, boys and girls. Down here at the bottom, I wonder if I can move this out of the way. I can. Look at the bottom right here. It says error line 5. Oops, we can't figure out what X is. Perhaps you meant the string X with quotes. Okay, so is that what we meant? See, it's giving you a hint. Like maybe you should put this in quotation marks. And remember remember capitalization does matter. So our variable is called X lowercase and the other one is called Y lowercase. So what if we just did that lowercase? Now you see all the error, the red dots and the triangles, the yellow triangles, the caution triangles, they're all gone now. I mean, except for this one. So let's try this. Instead of that capital Y right there, let's change it to lowercase y. Now see, and what I just did is I made that and that match the names of my variables. Now I could also have changed the name of the variable and made that uppercase, but then I would need to make sure that this was uppercase. Either way, the error signals go away. All they have to do is match. So it doesn't matter what you name it, as long as doesn't matter what you name it in the purple block. The variable right here, the name of it in that first space, okay, that's annoying. In that first space right there where it says X, whatever you name it, and when you call the variable and later in the program, you just have to make sure it matches. That's all there is to it. So we can just, now remember, look, I'm calling the variable again down in the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to lowercase. I'm going to go back to lowercase here. Now they all match. Now that's why I don't have any error signals on the left by the line numbers. So let's go back and run it and see what we got. Boom. It is exactly the right picture because all the variables are named correctly. Cool. So I think this video is nice and short right now. I'm going to call it up. I'm going to call this one, and I'll see you in the next video for bubble 8. Good job.